Hello. As people come in and figure out that I went live, we will start a meditation. I just did this spontaneously. So if you're watching this replay, there's nobody here yet because nobody knows that I'm doing that. So we will wait for a couple of people to come on in here. We had election day today. So I had a live then with a group of people and figured Andrew suggested, hi, Randy, that we do like a global meditation thing, a collective meditation. So, Randy, I'm going to do like a little meditation here. I was just saying, like, I randomly came on. I didn't even tell anybody I was going live. So, it might just be us. All right. Hopefully, everything is okay there. You say it's buffering. Okay. Let's see. Hi, everyone. Come on in. We're going to try to do a meditation here. Let's see if the tech part of it is cooperating. But since we had election day, or I guess that was yesterday, we got the results of the election today, I should say. And I just thought I would do. Hi, Maddie. Maddie, are you having like a weird thing with the stream? Do I need to stop and come back in? If you guys who are here, let me know if you're experiencing something weird. But just thought we could do a group meditation here. Let everybody get reconnected, get grounded. So let me know. Looks good. Okay, Randy. We'll be here. I'll wait a second so you can reboot and I'll just chit chat with everyone for a second. Okay. All right. And we'll give some time for people to come on in. So, hi, Mandy. Oh, you did make it. I was telling everybody, I said, hey, we just had a live session and Andrew suggested that we do a meditation. I said we could do it tonight. And here we are. Here we are. All right. Oh, and Mandy, guess why I couldn't hear you? It was because my microphone was plugged in. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess the only time I plug in my microphone is when I'm here. So, yeah, when I had a client, right after the live, I couldn't hear her either, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's simply not gonna do. We gotta hear each other." So, that's what it was, the microphone. So, hi, everyone, just popping in here. We are gonna do a collective meditation here to get grounded, for peace. We're gonna get started on all that, but because I just hopped on, I didn't give anybody warning, I'm sorry. I didn't know what time my client session was gonna get done, so go ahead and chat with me. I know. I was like, "That's so mysterious." I thought maybe I set up the live wrong and, like, I hit a button or something. It was just my microphone, this thing being plugged in. I guess I can't hear back. Okay. So, go ahead and drop something in the chat here. Let me know that you're here, and, we will get started here in just a couple of minutes. And feel free, to go ahead and chat. Let me know how you're feeling today, especially if even if you're not in the US, let me know how you're feeling today in general and what your feelings are around the election, if that's something that you want to talk about. If not, we don't have to. We don't have to. If you are new here and just stopping by, I'm Michelle. This is Angel Souls. I am an angelic medium and angel practitioner. So, hi, Kimberly. I said I would be back, and here I am. Hi, Joyous. Welcome. Come on in. So, we'll be doing an angelic meditation here, and all of oh, you had a long break going back to work tomorrow. Okay, very nice. So, you'll be able to open up to angelic energy. We'll just do a few minute meditation so we can all kind of feel at peace. Hi, JL Faring. How are you? And, yeah, and what that'll do is that's gonna open you up to angelic energy that you can carry, on with you for the rest of the evening, or if it's daytime with you, whatever, or where you are, you open that up and you can communicate with angels. So we'll do that here. Thanks for the hearts. I'm such a kid. I love seeing the little hearts, like, floating up, like Hi, Lady Venus. How are you? We had just so you guys know, I had it's like a Zoom event it was a ticketed event, and, uh, I was like I wasn't sure what to expect. Like, I knew some of the people, they're like my regular clients and have been for years, so, you know, that was all good, but I wasn't sure who all was gonna show up, I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous, like, are people gonna start yelling about politics? Like, Yes, I was like, "Listen, tonight's not about, like, doing that, like, let's all be chill with each other." I couldn't have asked for a better group of people. Absolutely wonderful, just beautiful people. Lady Venus says, "I'm good. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you too." And I'm doing all right. I just had a wonderful client who ended up being so interesting and just the best energy. Just the best energy. Freya's messages. Hey, hey. Wow, nice to see you on. Well, thank you. Yeah, now that I realize my webcam isn't the worst thing in the world, I'm less intimidated, I guess, to just pop on and hit the live button. All right, so we have about just 18 people in here. If you guys want, we can chat for a little bit longer or we can get started with the meditation, whatever you're comfortable with. Just pop it into the chat. I did put a 1-minute delay on the chat because I'm acting like I'm famous or something, and like the chat's just gonna go crazy if I don't put that on there. But sometimes it does, there's too many things going on and I can't tell what people are trying to say. My hair's out of control. I just washed it tonight, so we know it's gonna be a mess. Hi, Patrick. Happy Wednesday. It's hard to read. Like if they do go flying by, or I'll get stuck on one comment for too long, and then too many others kind of went on by. Oh, Lady Venus says, "Let's go. I'm on lunch break." Lunch break from where? I mean, I know work, but what's with my hair? Y'all, this is not peaceful. How am I supposed to meditate on peace when my hair's like this? Oh, school. Okay. All right. Where are you in the world? Freya says, "It was weird to feel the energy today. Felt really odd for a bit. Had to get over through it. Felt like reality was shifted." I was down for the count today up until I just about the time I had the live, which was a couple hours ago. I was not okay. My head was hurting. I just felt the energy was weird. Utah. Okay. Um, and I'm not even very political. Same. Oh, you cried this morning. A lot of people cried. And let's just talk about that for a second before we go into this meditation. Uh, like I said, I'm an angel medium. I tuned in and I'm actually hearing that this doesn't guarantee that everything's going to be fine. It's certainly not. There's going to be a lot of things going on, but there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. We're going to be fine. We're absolutely gonna be fine. It's not like we got well, I wanna be careful with what I say, but, um, it's not that serious, not as serious as we might fear it is. Like, it's gonna work out, okay? Try to say that in a way where I'm not diminishing your feelings, but I want you to feel good. I want you to know that it's gonna be alright. Good to hear, okay, because I was really feeling it. Yeah, well, we're feeling everyone's fear kinda coming in all at once. Exhausted and trying to hang on proud TV junkie. Exhausted and trying to hang on to hope for the future. There's plenty of reasons to be hopeful. Absolutely. Patrick says, "I worked today, but right after work, I suddenly got exhausted. Been relaxing on my couch since I got home." Good. I like that for you. I was on my couch all day too. I mean, I was working from home, so I was sitting there with my laptop, but yeah, I didn't really move from the couch much at all. Uh, yeah, you're feeling that too? Freya, am I saying it right? Freya or Freya? I was consoling a lot of people too. I'm 30, they're like 60. That's hello, emotional regulation at 60. Thank you. Right? I'm gonna be chilling the rest of the day. Yes. All right. Okay, so we have 23 people. 23 people. All right, everyone. Let me get my act together. Okay, there we go. Let's try a simple box breathing. This is a nice way to just kind of get your nervous system to calm down to now if you're driving, you're not doing this, okay? Don't be meditating while you're driving. You can't be doing that or operating heavy machinery, okay? uh yeah, I can show that stuff. People very stressed. Yes. Thank you. So let's do a simple box breath. So you can do counts of 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever works for you. Just make sure it's equal in, hold for that equal amount, out for that equal amount, hold for that equal amount. And I'm going to do it here with you, and then we'll guide into a meditation. And our focus and intention would be on world peace, clarity and guidance for the collective and for us as individuals. All right. So go ahead and resume normal breathing at this point. And we're going to ask Archangel Gabriel of God's purest love and light to come on forward and to give us messages, bring us comfort and peace and harmony. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to come forward and to also give us clarity, to protect us and give us courage and strength. We will ask Archangel Raphael to come forward of God's purest love and light to shield us and protect us and make sure we're always healthy and we have a good, healthy connection with one another. We will ask Archangel Raguel to come forward of God's purest love and light and to shield us in our connections with others so that we may see another's perspective and that we can have free flowing communication and that we are fully understood by others as well. Okay, just breathe that in. If you're not experiencing anything right now, that's perfectly fine. Or you may be feeling a lot of big archangelic energy around you. Just breathe into it. Allow your frequency to rise up and match this angelic energy that's around you. You may feel more comfortable just sitting with your beautiful guardian angels as well. All of it is perfect, whatever's right for you. Allow a beautiful divine light to come on down through the crown, through all of your chakras, clearing, cleansing, going all the way down past the root chakra, down out your feet to your earth star chakra. Allow yourself to be aligned, attuned, cleansed, and let that light emanate out all around your energy field, clearing up anything that has hurt you, made you fearful, has given you trepidation, anything that is becoming a block or anything that is making you hateful towards another. Allow it to be cleansed and transmuted. And Archangel Zadkiel of God's purest love and light will be there to help you with that process. Now ask one of these archangels, whoever you feel the most connected with, to come forward and have a moment with this archangel. Ask them anything that's on your heart. Ask them what you should be prepared for. Ask them to give you advice. Now, they can't interfere with your human free will, but they can guide you and reassure you. So take this moment and listen to the wisdom that's coming to you. You may hear this, you may see visions, you may have a knowingness in your heart, you might sense or feel. Allow whatever this process is to occur without judgment. Now, the archangel that you chose to speak with is handing you a beautiful torch. Now, this torch has a fire, but it's not a regular fire. It's not going to harm you in any way. It is divine energy. And you are being guided by this archangel to light a trail in front of you. Take this moment and with the intention of bringing harmony, peace, love, understanding, open mindedness to the entire world and every being within it, helping them be healed and protected in every way. Touch that torch to the spot in front of you and watch how that trail of divine light fire stretches out in front of you and turns into the most beautiful light and envelops you, these archangels, and the entire world. And if you see a spot that's not accepting the light, we will not force it, but we will ask the energy of that place, why do you not want the light? If the answer is, I am not deserving, let that space know that they are deserving and that it's okay to accept this light. Breathe this in. Know that you're a part of this energy. And you're in this space where everyone remembers everyone else. We remember our truest form. We remember who we actually are. Take a moment to reconnect with that knowledge. Feel this connection. Remember that the stories we tell ourselves, they're just that. They're stories. This is what's real. This is the authentic space. No one is here to harm you. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's only love, peace, and harmony. The archangel that you're working with asks that you take the torch and place it just outside where you lit this path. And it stays strong and burns bright. And there it will remain, even as you return back to your body. It is safe. It keeps this energy flowing, and it will be a constant reminder whenever you go to sleep that this is the authentic place. That love and that connection is what is real. Allow the archangels to bring you back in. Say thank you. Say I love you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you, Travis. If you care to, go ahead and let me know what your experience was. And remember, you can always come back to this video. You might need to skip ahead about 10 minutes because we were just chit-chatting in the beginning. But if someone can remember to put a timestamp if I forget, like just pop that into the comments. Let me know what you were experiencing. Oh, Patrick. So you were feeling it? That's good. That was nice. Very calming. Good. Good, good, good. Glad to hear it. Does anybody want to share which archangel you were dealing with? You were working with? And feel free to keep taking deep breaths because you just went from a very, very high frequency and you're coming back in here. So, to help you acclimate to the frequency that is more natural for this body, you can, keep breathing. Lori says, overwhelming feelings, almost like bursting, involuntary tears. You mean during the meditation? Was there a lot to be released that was coming up? JL Faring says, tears as well. Beautiful. And, obviously that was not scripted. Basically, I go in and I let them guide my words. So that was from them. Patrick says, for me, it was Michael, and he gave me a purple flame torch. Oh, I love this. Oh, yeah, share the color too. I didn't even think about that. Love it. Travis says, I came in very late. I saw the meditation for peace, and I'm glad to see you live finally. Oh, Travis, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad, and thank you. I'm so honored that you trust me and wanna, dive into stuff like this with me. I love that. Christopher says, calming, subtle trembling. Okay, that's important. We'll talk about that. Cool touch of a breeze from I don't know. Um, so the subtle trembling can be a lot of pent up energy. And think about if the earth starts to just rumble a little bit, it's releasing the energy before there's like a huge earthquake. Now, that doesn't mean that there has to be a huge energetic earthquake for you necessarily, but definitely that release of pent up energy. So it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And the cool touch of a breeze. This is a very common way that angels will let us know that they are with us. You can even ask them to do that, especially at night when you're falling asleep. Just ask them to touch your cheek and you'll feel like a cool little breeze, or you'll just feel like you can ask them to hug you and you'll feel like this beautiful warm hug come around you. Mandy says bright white in the middle and green on the edges. I love. I love. I think mine was like a pearly white and gold, just little flashes of gold in there. And when the archangel had you place the torch, just somewhere that was near you so that it was standing up tall and still burning bright. Where was it for you? I was told to be intentionally vague with that so that you guys could let your own mind show you what that was gonna look like. Hi, Paige. How are you? Paige, I don't know if you did the meditation with us, but make sure you go back and do that. The angels brought through a really beautiful meditation. Lori says yes during the meditation. Yeah. It was weird because as I was doing this with you guys, the torch, I kind of left mine on the ground. Like I touched it and then left it on the ground just to take in the energy. And then I went back and I picked it back up and I was like, well, put it where? I can't believe they work with me sometimes. And, there was just this, like, urn-looking thing that showed up, and I put it right there, but it was also an option to put it outside of what looked like a building wall to let it be there, but then this other thing formed, and I put it there. Oh, Mandy, for you, it floated and got even larger. I love that. It's very Harry Potter, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Paige, you're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Carla. You say, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Okay, but finally feel calm. I like that. And remember, you can, after a meditation like that, especially if there's a lot of adjustment that needs to be done, you may feel that lightheadedness. So if you can, um, a little bit of food, a little bit of water, that will help you get connected into your physical body again. Gabriel was with me and I was surrounded with white light. I love that. Hi, Kim. You say, I'm so glad to hear your voice. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's been a hard day. Yeah. You were triggered today. Okay. Well, at least you're aware of it. I understand. A lot of people were feeling that way. A lot of people are feeling that. A lot of people are scared, but if you came in a little bit later, I was saying in the beginning, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. Like it's again, it doesn't mean that everything's going to be perfect. Certainly not. I mean, we're in for quite a few shocking events, I think, but you will be able to handle it. And it is, in a weird way, strengthening the connection with other people. And you might actually end up making friends with people you never thought you would. So it's going to be all right. And remember, if you're talking about the election, it wasn't quite half and half, but it was close. What was the final count? It's like 40%, 47% versus like 51% or something like that. I don't remember. But it's not like everyone in this country was like completely on the other side. You know what I mean? Lori says, I placed my torch right outside my front door. Okay. So I could take it with me whenever I head out. I like that. I like that a lot. Patrick says, this might not sound very exciting, but it was like a coat rack. Okay. But made of metal with a singular loop on the top to hold the torch. I like it. It's practical. You put your coat on it too. It's great. Proud TV Junkie says today has been filled with people elated and gloating or scared and depressed. Yes, I needed this moment of cleansing peace. That's that divisive tool that ends up getting us feeling like this, feeling in extreme ways. And it's just not necessary. We don't need to do that. Yeah. All right. Anybody else? How you feeling? Again, I got a 60-second delay, so now I'm just sitting here looking at the chat like, well, what not to do in a video 101. Don't just sit here. You're supposed to be doing something. Okay, okay. Got 32 people in here. Hi. I think that's not bad for no warning. I think that's terrific. And I appreciate you guys just like popping in. That's wonderful. All right. So if last call, last chance. I'll give it 60 more seconds here for more comments. Yes, love it. Good, Diana. Hi, Nubaka. Oh, Andrew. Oh, yeah, I know that because of the little picture, little cartoon thing. Andrew is the one, guys, who said maybe we should do a collective meditation. And Andrew, I'm so sorry. I just like popped. I didn't know what time my client was going to be done. So we did the meditation. But here's the nice thing, time is not linear. So if you pop in, you're still gonna connect with everybody's energy, but that was, a little bit before this. Travis says, "Best wishes to you always, all of us." Thank you, Travis, and to you as well. JL Fern, you're so welcome. Yeah, you did say you'd be back, Andrew. Wait, was that you from before? Wait, was it glitching? Oh, okay. Did you have to go into a different account or something? Is that what it was? Oh, yeah, 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 I remember you from the live for sure. Oh, I had somebody else in here on this live who came in, it was glitchy and they went back out. Oh. Don't know how to change the name. Okay, you go back and do it. Awesome. All right. Well, Andrew, I'm glad you made it in here since this was your idea. It's wonderful. And I hope you like the meditation as well. Again, the archangels came up with it. It's not scripted. And yeah, everyone say thank you, Andrew. Oh, it was a great idea. It was a beautiful idea. Oh, Christopher, you're in Sweden, 3:45 a.m. Oh dear. Glad to catch you live. Are you not able to sleep or are you usually awake at that time? Travis says, thanks for sure. You're welcome. Oh, you're in Ohio. Ah, hi, Hector. Hello. Let's see who else is popping in here. Oh, now like people are real coming in. Hey, hi. And they're like, nothing's going on. I'm leaving. We're talking about the election results. You want to hang? Paige says, I love these lives. Please keep doing them. Yeah, it's easier now. I kind of got this studio. I mean, it's not like I want to bring in a plant. Maybe where am I going to put it? This camera's opposite, like here, or maybe over there. I got to do something. Patrick says, thank you, Andrew. Hi, Rebecca. Hello. Nazeli. Hello from LA. Hello. How is it like Los Angeles or like Louisiana? Is Louisiana LA? I don't remember. Just making sure I didn't miss any comments here. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you spending some time with me. Yeah. Yes, Los Angeles. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Every time someone says LA, I'm like, "Hey, have you gone by Franklin and La Brea?" That's where I, like, lived, I think my entire time there except for, like, the first 6 months. There's that old falling down building on the corner. Andrew says, "We're all in this together. Thanks everyone for participating." Yes, everybody. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So, does anybody wanna talk about their feelings? So, we wanna talk about, and it's okay. I mean, again, some people are really elated. I know a lot of the people who voted for Trump are being real chill, like, well, some of them are kind of, like, in people's faces and be like, "Ah, ah, ah," like, "You lost," whatever. But people who are crying over this loss, um, Kamala would not have been able, as we discovered, I did channel message in this other live, a little bit earlier today. She would not have been able to do what is necessitated, I guess, or what's coming up. It, and it doesn't mean anything against her. It just means like that wasn't in her sole contract to have to do that. Whereas I think it might be in Trump's. A little fancy message for you there. Hector says salt soak. Huh? I need more. I feel like did I miss another comment or something? Okay. Travis says my experiences in rural Ohio have been good with both sides. I'm in a small town in Ohio, and besides like my sister poking fun at me, um, everyone's been chill. Everyone's been very respectful, and um, there was a Democratic dinner that I was invited to. I've never gone to anything like that before. I'm not really political. I guess I'm a registered Democrat, but I'm kind of non. non-party. I don't know. Um, but I went into that dinner and there was a guy who was walking down the street with Trump signs. And people inside the dinner were like standing by the door waiting for this guy to cause problems. And he just looked over at him like, what? Here, their headquarters is across the street. The guy was just carrying signs like, "What's y'all's problem?" Like, "I'm not doing anything. It's all good." Patrick says, "Also, I had an image during the meditation of the purple flame spreading across the globe and the resistant parts covered in black goo, like the Venom symbiote from Spider-Man." You know what I love that about the purple flame? It's, very, um well, it's violet flame. It's very transformational, transmutation. It's very Zadkiel, very Saint Germain. Like, how many more times can I do this with my hand? I don't know. Oh, purple is it purple versus Venom? Is that what that is? I don't know what Venom I don't know that. It's a movie, right? It's a whole, like, hero character, right? I think I've seen, like, the vinyl figure of it, but I don't know. No need to fear each other. Perfectly put, Travis. No need to fear one another whatsoever. And even, like, if somebody we had a couple of people here in town, they yelled something at someone because they had signs on their lawn. And the people who had the signs on their lawn, like, "Yeah, this crazy person went by and said X, Y, and Z." I'm like, "Okay, you have, like, 5 of those signs on your lawn. You wanted them to say that to you just so you could complain about it. Like, come now, right? Like, but if you're not out there being if you're being respectable why do I keep saying respectable? If you're being respectful, then other people will, do that back for you. All right, Julie. Hi, Julie. Just realized you're in live. I know I just popped on. I'm gonna rewind and review the meditation. I know, I'm so sorry. I tried to hang on for a little bit there. I'll try to give more warning. I just didn't know when we would be done. She was awesome, by the way, this client. She immediately put me in a beautiful mood. That and the live went really well. Everyone was really cool. Julie, oh, I got to tell Julie, and I got to tell who else was in here. Whoever was on that live earlier tonight, through Zoom. You know why I couldn't hear you guys? I had this microphone plugged in. Apparently, when this is plugged into my computer, I can't hear you. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Lori says, I just keep hearing it gets worse before it gets better in my head. It's what got me through today." Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried. There's gonna be weird stuff. There's gonna be things that scare us, but ultimately, there's not a bit in me that says, "Oh my gosh, we're doomed." We're not doomed. And even if first of all, when the heck have we ever depended on the president of the United States to make us feel okay about our sexuality or like to be in charge of making sure people of, various races are protected and safe and when? Huh? They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. That's us. We do that for each other. We take care of us. Oh, okay. Patrick says, "Yep, sorry, I'm a bit of a comic book nerd." Please, I feel like I'm the nerd. Like I didn't not well versed on all that stuff. Although my sister and my nephew are really into horror movies. Don't get me started, okay? But they have like we went to a Comic-Con and we went to a thing called Horror Hound. Now for us sensitive folk, like we're like, "Oh my gosh, we can't possibly do that, bad energy." It actually wasn't. I mean, the stuff is gross and creepy sometimes. Comic-Con wasn't like that, but like the Horror Hound for sure. But the people there were the coolest. There were a couple little snotty people here and there, but they didn't really fit in. Everybody else was pretty cool. Hi, Deb. Deb says, "Hi, Michelle. Used to watch you doing tarot cards and you disappeared." Uh, yeah, so I'm not really a tarot reader. I do oracle cards, angel oracle cards. And I've always been there, but I think YouTube's kind of hiding me. And all of a sudden, after all this time, you show up on my screen. Strange, I guess. I was supposed to find you. I think the way of the land on social media platforms has been going live. Um, that was something that really started to become popular. I feel well, maybe Instagram when Instagram was really, really hot, but it really became a thing when TikTok, anybody with a phone could just like plop it up and go. And only just recently did YouTube become easier to go live on. Before you had to do like, I don't even know. You got to get this other thing to hook up to this thing, do this thing, and then to put this code here and that. No, what? You're asking me to do like coding? No, I won't. I just won't do that. So yeah, I think the going live more often is helpful, and maybe well. And this is a weird thing. So I've been on YouTube since 2013, and I know when I'm about to hit a surge on my channel because I start getting hate comments or I start getting people twisting my words. Um, like it's funny because now I know it's getting out there and it's reaching people. It's a terrible way to have to gauge it, but there you go. That's what it is. But I'm glad you're here, Deb. And yes, just spread the word. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been hearing that too, where people are like, "Yeah, you stopped doing readings." I'm like, "I never stopped doing readings." I started my channel with the intention to do a weekly reading, and that has always been the constant. Even if I get it up late, like, well, it's not even really late. It's just the week of. Sometimes I try to get that up on a Sunday or a Monday. There have been times where it's been as late as a Wednesday if things got really hectic, but I've always gotten at least the weekly up. From there, I've experimented with monthlies. The monthlies were going really, really well, but then I got burned out and I just couldn't do it. I don't know how astrologers are doing every single sign, every single week, every single month. That's crazy. But then I tried to go back to once I rested up, I tried to go back to the monthly format, and they just were not performing. My videos now are not performing. I went from like having over 100,000 views within like a day. Now I get like 800 views. Some of my dailies were only 400 views. So that's not. I don't know that I could be that annoying to get people to go away. I mean, I could try as an experiment. We could try. That's being hidden by YouTube. That's, I think, shadow banning? I'm not sure. Or getting stuck in the algorithm somewhere and can't get my momentum forward. But as you see, I didn't give up. I didn't give up. And even the dailies, like even trying to get the short little videos, even if I record a video for a daily, let's say, and let's say it's a minute and 46 seconds, I still have to edit that. I have to match because I record the sound separately. So I match up the sound. My videos are not even fancy or nothing. I just do light color correction on it and then I gotta load it. It's weird, but it takes a lot of time. And so uh, yeah, there's a whole process, but I haven't gone anywhere. I'm here. You can always just search Angel Souls. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube does it plays favorites sometimes. Well, heck, when I had a huge surge, when was that? 2019? I think it was at the end of 2019. I'm not kidding. I doubled in subscriber count within like a month. Now, what was odd about that was that there started to be this surge. And I think that's how Shane Dawson must have come across one of my videos. And some of you comment if you remember this. It was when they were doing that beauty documentary series on YouTube. It was all the rage. And I really got into that. And I really wanted the makeup palette and all that stuff. And I remember I was filming that day and it was very unusual, but I had full hair and makeup. I was wearing nails and lashes. And then I got in my bougie little car and I went and got Starbucks because I was stressed. And I just decided, what the heck? I never vlog. I don't like vlogging. I do it on occasion, but I don't really like it. And I turned my phone on. I recorded this silly little video about how stressful it was to try to get this makeup palette or whatever. But during that surge, I must have been in the algorithm enough. Shane Dawson saw that, took the clip out. He never gave me credit in the video, but that's okay. Because my audience had my back. And again, it's just an oversight. And there were lots of different people who were in those videos. So if you're wanting to know, Oh, someone found it one time. It's the last session or last, episode of that docuseries at, like, minute 30 or 33. I'm in there for, like, 5 seconds, and I'm like, "It was really stressful." And I look so opposite of who I really am. Like, he caught me in a moment. Like, I never look like that. I never just being weird in my car with my Starbucks and my nails. Like, I so look like I don't know. It's just it was a whole thing. But, yeah, I had a surge around that time and it was going really, really strong. And then COVID hit. Now, that's counterintuitive. You would think COVID hit, people are at home watching videos. No, people are at home making videos. And the platform went to TikTok. Um, and I really have stuck with YouTube for the most part because this is where I get paid. I don't get paid on TikTok, and I don't even get paid a whole lot here, so I used to, but not anymore. Not anymore. This barely covers, like, the electric bill and the water bill. Like, it's yeah. But yeah, it used to be, like, my whole income, really. So, that just shows you kind of how the algorithm can be all over the place, but I think the lives may be playing into that. Patrick, you should just for the laugh, and now you know the backstory to it. Yeah, and I'm even wearing, like, a pink suede jacket, and I'm sitting in my little Audi with, like, my little Starbucks, like, you would really think that I was someone I'm not. Like, that might have been was that around the same time that I was having Del Taco and the guy almost backed into my car? That's another one. I think that was for Vlogmas, the nightmare that was Vlogmas. Yeah. Pure comedy, pure comedy. Literally, and by the way, my car would not let me honk the horn unless the car was on, and I was just sitting there stuffing my face, so I'm, like, scrambling around trying to find my keys to get them in, and I'm, like, panicking, hitting the horn, like, he was this close to my car in his pickup truck. Travis says, "I was just laughing the other day about your neck disappearing on your video with the black sweater." I know. I just felt like because it has, like a eye-shaped thing, and it's kind of a stiff material, and it's, like, literally it was up like this, and I felt like all while I was talking, I'm, like, sinking lower and lower and lower into it. It was a pretty chic sweatshirt, though, as sweatshirts go, you know? Okay, kids, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? So the glam thing is even funnier as I followed you for so long that I know so better. Yeah, I showed your channel to my bestie with that video and she needed it, but you had us dying. Oh, with the Del Taco video? With the I had to. I just for my own therapy to like is that what you're talking about? Where I did the slow-mo with the fries because my literally I was having a burrito and french fries and someone tried to hit my car. Oh, the sweater one. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. The sweater. Yeah, it's a good time over here. You just never know what's gonna come flying out of my face. Ah, oh, thank you, Travis. Thank you. I try. You know what? Can you guys tell that my lights are so earlier, there's a lamp over here that's off, okay? Like, I turned it off because it's going through the gigs. Like, it's falling down, it was going in and out, so I turned it off. Now this one's doing it. Look, Christmas is coming. I am not trying to spend I don't even know how much these bulbs are these days. These are old lamps. This set cost $1,000. $1,000! And then after I got the dumb things, because it was like some YouTuber did a collab with like a fancy lighting company, and there was like this kit, and I was like, "You know what? It's 2014, and I've been on for like 6 months. I should have professional lighting." And I wasted my money. I mean, they're good lamps, but like I could have done better cheaper on eBay. But yeah, the bulbs, the lotus bulbs, and then the ring light, it's a little chunk of change to replace these things. Yeah. End of rant. Sorry. Where'd that even come from? I don't know. Oh, what else is going on? Oh, there we go. This is awkward. This mic is awkward. This was a gift from my mom and my dad and my nephew last Christmas was this my little Shure mic. Okay. Are we done? Has everyone fallen asleep? Everyone's leaving us? Okay. All right, guys. So, rewind, do the meditation. Let me know how you like it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to bed, get this makeup off my face. I'm going to bed. All right. I love you guys. Have a great night. Take care.